The whole is always going to be as good as the sum of the parts. That statement is golden within the software coding community, whether this is a piece of code or the project management element of the process. From the teams behind the project to the people or entities tasked with integrity oversight, this is more relevant within the blockchain and cryptocurrency space as never before. Why? Because there are real lives behind every dollar and every cent in this space. Hi guys, this is FD for SageFact.tv, once more back with another video. This time we are looking closely at the Minswap potential code exploits and share our point of view. Here's a summary of the potential exploits. Possibility to mint duplicated pool NFT tokens and use those NFT tokens to mint infinite LP tokens of any pool, then drain all pools of all liquidity. So that was quite serious. Steps taken to contain the potential exploit. Safeguards put in place to prevent any exploits taking place. The team wrote a new smart contract to patch the vulnerability. Using the vulnerability, the team managed to move funds to the new smart contract. Now, let's consider the Minswap choices, the choices they've made to date. First, the selection of Twig as their smart contracts auditors is one they shall live to regret. They will have to engage a more reputable Pluta Scripts, a purpose-built smart contracts development language and execution platform using the Haskell functional programming language. The decision to add NFTs as booster for liquidity farming suggests that this may have been an afterthought exercise after all, instead of being integral to the fundamental design of the core software. Once again, this is our own opinion. Minswap are a young team, and we are certain that they will learn from this experience, including other projects. We all know that SundaeSwap have already acknowledged that lessons have been learned from this potentially fatal bug that had been exploited by a nefarious actor. Quite rightly, the Minswap team has slipped into audit mode, something that I'm personally familiar with. I'm coming from the medical technology space where we live and breathe regulations and standards. You see, regulations and standards are not just something you go to as and when you need it, and they are not something that is left on shelf to gather dust until they are required next time. They form the backbone of your whole operation, and I sincerely hope that the latest approach by Minswap will facilitate a permanent transition to a more sustainable and safety-first approach to Minswap's continuation and survival. If you do recall, in our previous videos, while applying the DYOR toolkit, we've always considered the security of blockchain protocols, whether they have been previously exploited, as well as whether they've been audited by a reputable entity. Link is in the description. Guys, whilst you're down there, please don't forget to click like and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. Also note that this is not financial advice. The information I'm sharing with you guys today is not financial advice. These are my own opinions, and my own opinions alone. The information is just there for educational as well as entertainment purposes. The DYOR toolkit elements list was not put together by accident, but by design. While our approach is not that of a technical nature, the knowledge itself that we're sharing with you guys, the knowledge we're sharing with our growing community, is certainly for the long-term growth of current and future investors. We are sharing this for personal growth, for the individual personal growth, for us to be able to achieve financial freedom. So who is the knight in the shining armor? An upcoming DEX on the Cardano blockchain? Wing Riders. Hats off to them. What a team. Wing Riders is an automated market maker decentralized exchange on top of the Cardano EUTXO model on the mainchain. The project is powered by Vacuum Labs, one of the most widely respected developers in the Cardano space from its inception. They managed to identify the potential vulnerability and alerted the Minswap team. Seeing that Minswap is a competitor of theirs, they could have simply ignored these potential exploits and let it work to their advantage, or worse still, they could have performed the exploit and run away with the funds. But what did they do? They decided to alert the neighbor. That's good neighborliness right there. This is how you tell honest players. The blockchain and the crypto space is about time and patience. It's a long-time game. We shall certainly be paying attention to these guys, Wing Riders, and we are going to be covering their progress in the future. We are going to be producing future content covering Wing Riders. So what are the lessons learned from this experience? While no funds have been lost, please always be vigilant. Do your own research, DYOR. Invest what you are prepared to lose. If it can happen to your neighbor, it can happen to you as well. When projects are deciding which security auditors to use. Please pay attention to the team entity's credibility and not what is cheap. Cheap could be costly in the long term. The Cardano blockchain has been under development for several years. Taking a calculated, research-based approach, that is time well spent. Please don't let that waste. To the Cardano community, no one is anointed to succeed, including us, the Cardano community. All the vulnerabilities experienced on other blockchains are mostly not by design but by accident. Stay humble and focus on the bigger picture. There are a lot of empty vessels among us, those that shout the loudest but lack any substance. While that is part of human nature, majority of the community are humble, decent human beings. Let's always remember that. On that note, folks, this is a humble FD for Sage5.tv signing out. Stay humble and stay safe. Bye for now.